this is Celine Navarro for twopiecinthebucket.com. I'm a garden girl here, and I would like to show you a brand new video that I made this week, and inspired by this awesome mood board. So for this month of May, we have these mood board to inspire you with all those pretty colors and flowers and great fonts and stuff, and this has been inspiring me a lot lately. I mean, all those colors. I've always scrapbooked with bold and bright colors, so this mood board was just perfect. So once I know exactly the kind of mood board I'm going to use for the project that I'm going to work with, is gather the products that are going to be the same colors or the same theme or the same atmosphere that I can find in this mood board. So what I do is I gather papers, embellishments and stickers and paints or mist, and then I know I'm going to work on my layout with those products. That helps me to gather the right products. Even though I'm not going to use all of them, I'm doing some kind of a kit here, inspired by the mood board. And then along the way, when I get started with my background and my pictures and the papers and what I want to do or don't want to do, I'm not going to be using all of the products that I picked in the first place. So the main thing is actually to gather products that you like and that you have the right picture that goes along and that matches those products that you put on your desk. So these are the products that I picked to create my layout. Just so you know, I'm not going to use all of them, but you know, it's fun to gather the products that you like, and then it's not bad if you don't use them. You're going to use them for another project anyway. So this is my layout, and you can see that I use quite a lot of colors here. So what I'm going to do is that at the beginning, I'm just going to see the kind of products that I want to use and which paper I'm going to use as a background. So I'm just putting away some of my papers, and I'm going to use the one that is the least with the least patterns. I want something subtle. I want something not too overwhelming for my eyes, because I'm going to add a lot of layers and other paper. So I want something really soft here. So I'm using one of the line from American Craft, the DIY, and I'm going to use some crepe paper, some basic gray, some studio calico papers, and then I'm just going to mix and match them all together. I'm going to work with some bold and bright colors, so I really want to work with layers here. So basically what I do here, I'm just placing my picture on top of one pattern paper, and then I'm going to cut some pieces of papers here and there, and I'm just going to build some kind of a paper quilt, but really some kind of a really freestyle kind of background here. I'm not measuring, I'm not cutting straight. Honestly, I'm not doing that because I don't care, and I quite like the way that it's not straight. You know, I'm going to play with inks, I'm going to play with mist. Who cares if it's not straight and if it's not perfect? I mean, the most important for you is that as long as you enjoy yourself doing something, if you want it to be really straight or not, the only important thing here is that you have fun. That's the main thing. I mean, if you have fun, that's the most important. So who cares whether they don't like the colors that you picked or they don't like the papers that you chose? Who cares? As long as you like your you love your project, you love your layout, so it doesn't really matter. So basically what you saw on the video is that I'm cutting some pieces of papers from one of the new crepe paper lines, and I'm just gluing them here and there, and then I'm going to slowly build my layout. I have no idea what I'm really going to have at that point. I'm just layering and adding some products that I really like, playing with papers that I really like, and it's just experimenting. And honestly, if you work that way, you're going to make really fast layouts. This one probably took me like, I would say 20 to 30 minutes total. So that's it. So at this point, I was pretty sure that I would place the main square here in the middle of my layout. But then I thought that it would be cool to glue it on the left side, and so that I could use some other stickers and things like this on the right side directly on my background. In the end, I won't be using the always title that I have here, but since I don't know at that time that I'm not going to use it, I just place it on my layout, and I don't glue it. I glue things that I'm really sure about, or things that I know I won't change my mind in about 5 minutes. But then the second I placed the always title, I wasn't sure whether it would look good or not in the end when I would add my inks and stuff. So I just place it that way and wait until the last minute. So you will see what I do later. So for now, what I'm doing is that I'm playing with those vellum stickers from Studio Calico. I love those. I could probably use those over and over again on every single project that I have. And what I do here is that I'm going to embellish and use stickers and flare badges, and there is my title. So the fact that I really want to use those Amy Tangerine stickers is that I really love the font here, and I really like the way that it gives a little bit more contrast to my layout. So I'm definitely going to use that title for my layout. So that means that the always word is a little bit too much here. There's too much black on this layout. So I'm just going to get rid of it later on. And then I'm just going to check on my embellishments. There you go, it's gone. I'm just going to check on my embellishments and see what I can add, and then all the inking stuff goes in the end. You know, on my previous videos, you realize that I worked with inks and stuff in the first place on my background as the main technique and the main mixed media technique for backgrounds. But here, I'm just adding some splashes and dots of inks here and there, and I'm using the distress stains from Tim Holtz and Ranger, and I'm just doing some kind of a frame and some splashes. I really love those because they are just perfect for you to create work on tags and stuff. I really love those. And then I'm using some of the Ida Swap mists here because I really like the colors that she came up with. And I'm just adding some more colors that I totally forgot about that were on my mood board. So when you are almost done with your layout, what you can do is that you have to remember that you got inspired by your mood board. So you probably want to check it one more time to see whether you forgot some colors, whether there is some more inspiration that you can take and use on your layout. And then when you feel like your layout is over with, well then, you're done. You're done. Well, this is my final layout. Feel free to stop by the Two Peas in a Bucket website if you have any question. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you're going to be inspired by this month's mood board. See you on twopeasinabucket.com. Thank you, bye!